stress.
Welcome back. Yeah. Good morning. Welcome back to the morning show. Talking with Dr. Christina, All Wellness Medical Center. Kind of brand new.
I know. I'm so
morning.
excited.
Yeah.
You know,
How's it been
it's
going?
about time. It's going great.
Good,
It's going great.
good.
The concept's out there.
Right.
They're beginning to realize that there is a difference. And I mean, is it stressful changing, from what
Oh,
I used
I
to
can only
do
imagine.
to now? Absolutely. So today I thought we'd talk about stress.
Oh, today'd be a good day to talk about stress. Yes. Wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know, because the majority of my people, I mean, if we could just have time out, just like we do with the kids, put them in the corner and just give me a timeout, would
Yeah.
you? I know.
It would be nice.
It would be nice. Because the deal is that when you get stressed out, there goes your blood pressure, there goes your
Yep.
diabetes,
Yep.
there goes everything. Your whole body just cannot contain that stress. And then from stress, you get anxiety. And from anxiety, you get panic attacks.
Right.
Where you just want to run down that road and
Naked.
just like, yes, I was going to say that. Naked, because of the fact that you can't contain yourself.
I'm always running kind of probably a high stress level, thus the heart attacks and all of this, and I understand that. But there are other times, like just actually the last time you were in here, where a couple things happened. One of them was late in the workday when I received a letter I didn't really like, cancellation notice, as a matter of fact, and I, looking into it, recognized the fact that because I didn't go kiss a ring, here
Gotcha.
I'm receiving this, and it was impossible at the time to do that. And then another one is when I get home, I have my next door neighbors doing something they promised they wouldn't.
Right.
So, and it's later at night, and by the time it was time to go to bed, I'm so wired up,
Right.
I can't, and of course, 1 o'clock in the morning, finally go to sleep, and here I am, back here at 6 o'clock in the morning, doing one of these, and I'm saying, good God, how do I lose this? I shouldn't be this tight about these things, because I know it's not good for my blood pressure.
Absolutely, but I mean, you're human. Just like every one of us, we all take things, we personalize a lot of stuff. And the whole idea
I didn't
is,
mean to vent on you, by the way.
no, that's okay. That's okay. We'll talk
My
about
doctor's
therapy
here. I
later.
feel so
No, I'm
much
just
better.
kidding. No, the whole idea is you got to kind of sort of put like a mirror up here so it just reflects off the mirror
Yeah.
and not you.
Yeah.
And there's also the time span when you're supposed to be more calm when you're at home.
Really?
Okay?
Yes.
And that's when all day stuff that has hit you has bombarded you, that now you've had time to think about it. And now what do you do with all that excess energy? Okay? So you got to figure out things to you, because it's all personalized. What do you do to kind of de-stress yourself? What do you like to do?
There's a multitude of things. Most of them I can't talk about on the
Okay.
air.
Well, I can think of some, but we're not going to go there. I am going to say that for those people who drink,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
and I don't think this is fair.
What's that?
For distressors, men can have 2 drinks.
Yeah.
Women can only have 1 drink.
Is that according to Hoyle?
While?
Hoyle. To Hoyle.
To oil.
to
Yeah, Dr.
Hoyle.
Weil too.
Yeah.
But yes, the reason why is that if you are already drinking, whether it's wine or whether it's a beer or whether it's a shot of some booze or whatever, it can and you can do it on a daily basis because it is helpful for your heart, and it is helpful to keep your heart in good shape.
No, we're talking about wine, not necessarily hard liquor, right?
No, you can talk. You can talk about 1 beer versus 2 beers.
Oh.
You can talk about 1 shot versus 2 shot.
Okay.
But if you go beyond that,
Yeah.
now you have just increased your rate for cancers. All right.
Oh.
And well, if you have liver problems, that's obviously going
Yeah,
to end
that's
up
gonna
being.
go to hell.
You don't do it. And for people who don't drink, please, for heaven's sake, don't start now. Okay. That much I can say. But for those who do, is it under the anti-inflammatory diet where it helps to decrease cholesterol, hypertension, heart attack, strokes? It is included that you can have 1. Women can have 1. Men can have 2. Just to let you know. So we're not all that hard and mean and not listening.
One of my favorite distressors was a cigarette, which we don't do anymore.
Right. And that's not included in that part
Not
of
at
it.
all.
No. I'm sorry. But the other idea is, what else can you do? Ride your
Yeah.
motorcycle?
Yeah.
Go for a walk?
Yeah.
Go over there. Please, put your cell phones, your email. You shouldn't really be looking at your email. You shouldn't really be doing any of that as soon as you get home.
Really?
Okay?
Yeah, I
Because
can see
that's just
that.
going to mess up your entire sleep cycle because you're going to ruminate about it over and over and over again.
Right.
You know, some people, they meditate, but if you don't know how to meditate, okay, come to All Wellness, we'll teach you. What's the other thing? Other thing is when you're looking at, cut down your caffeine because caffeine can rev you up
Right.
and make it even worse.
Right.
Can increase your heart rate, can increase your blood pressure, can not allow you to sleep. So there's a lot of negative things about caffeine. Some people say, well, I only do a pot of coffee, not pot, but a pot of,
It's another subject,
I
another
know
day.
another day we'll talk about that. But but it lasts throughout the entire 24 hours if you're doing that much coffee.
Oh,
Other
but a couple
peop-
of cups in the morning.
a
isn't
couple of
gonna-
cups throughout the day. If you're not having trouble sleeping, go do
Okay.
it, okay? But it's the espressos that you put in the cup that you got to
Yeah.
be careful with,
Yeah.
all right? Or don't do decaf. But the other part is that you've got to figure out a way of how and what fits your lifestyle. Some people will go over there and put lavender candles up. Just that aromatherapy. That's what aromatherapy is all about.
Right.
That if you have that, some people will put a little bit of lavender in the tub if you take tub baths. Some people will go over there and put Epsom salt in their tub baths, or bath salts in their tub bath, just so that they can just relax. What's the other part? Make it a habit. If you can afford having a masseuse, get a massage once a week. You've got to get away from your world. Sometimes just breathing exercises can help you. Because what does that do? You can't be anxious and you can't be calm at the same time. So when you do breathing exercises and you do it the right way, you can go over there and bring your blood pressure down, bring your pulse down, and it's just 5 minutes. If you just do it 5 minutes, I don't care if you do it 1 minute. I do it right before I go into a patient's room sometime.
Do you?
Because some people will rev me up, but the next person, I'm not going to let them do that to me. Hops, which is in beer, is a calmative.
Really?
Okay? Calamine lotion, calamine tea is a calmative. Okay, calamine lotion as well as
Right.
it helps to decrease itching and everything
Right.
else. But the whole idea, you'd rather do the tea.
For
Okay.
heaven's sakes.
Yeah, there's just different things out there, but the biggest thing that I've seen, especially on people who are always texting, are always on their email, is always doing something, they get so upset and then they can't put it away.
Right.
They can't go over there and say to themselves, stop.
Right.
Sometimes you need a quiet night. For example, if you're married, have a girlfriend, boyfriend, but you have your kids, then sometimes if you can find just maybe a date night, just so that you two can be alone and have peace and quiet. Some people go to the movies, but do you want one of these action-packed movies? Well, if that de-stresses you, that's a good thing. But then other people listen to music. But I got to be careful with the Western music because they lose their dog, they lose their car, they lose everything. And then before I know it, I'm crying.
And the watermelon went bad in the field.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
So I can't do that type. A lot of times they have no words. I don't want any words. But the most important thing is getting attuned to yourself.
Right.
And the other part of it is don't take on other people's personalities. Don't take on other people's problems.
Yeah.
They are, we call them vampires, okay? We also call that emotional blackmail. So you cannot allow these people to enter into your life and mess with you.
You're absolutely right.
So that's probably the biggest thing that I've seen out there, where they're upset because their boss said this, somebody said this, and they just take it home with them as if it
Right.
was their own.
Right.
So de-stressing yourself is, some people like to go exercise. Not me. I'm sorry to say.
No comment.
I can't do it. But the other part of it, then, for me, it's, I have dogs. Okay, so if you have dogs, cats, reptiles, I don't care, a pet. That is unconditional love there. Can
Yeah.
you spend time with that? Or maybe some people, they're lonely, whatever, and they have their television on 24/7, but can you, put it down? You can just have the motions out there, just looking at them. Oh, here's one, laughter therapy. Instead of looking at action,
Yeah.
look at something that makes you laugh. Because if you're laughed, you can't be depressed,
True.
correct?
True.
Okay? And you can unstress yourself and say, even as ridiculous as that may be, it works.
That's true.
That's the whole idea of when you're talking about de-stressing, we have to. We are all going to turn up, and right now we're seeing it more and more in younger people.
Right.
We're seeing their immune response go down. We're seeing more cancers than we've ever seen before. We're seeing more hypertension on youngsters, kids, that we've never seen before, and we're seeing the obesity. Why are people doing that? Because they're so stressed out. They will start eating just to remedy themselves because they want
Right.
something of comfort. And that's a whole different topic right there. But if we can just get you to just take some time out for yourself, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, if you can do it for a half hour, that would be beautiful on a daily basis. And you say, I just don't have the time. Then try to figure out maybe early in the morning, get up just a little bit early in the morning, or right before you go to bed.
So, you want more information on this? All you need to do is call Dr. Christine at the All Wellness Medical Center and talk to them about some of the great programs they've got, everything from yoga to acupuncture, everything. Talk to them about that, maybe get involved with that. Because those two, believe me, yoga, one of the greatest stress relievers there is, other than leaving this planet on a spaceship. And then you'd have to worry about oxygen and atmosphere and all that stuff. Yeah, it's a great idea. Doctor, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Always good seeing you.
Absolutely.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be back with more Morning Show right after these important messages. Stay with us.